another very exciting part of the Kumbh are the akhadas, Naga sadhus, Aghori babas. This is the exciting and, may I say, the entertaining part of the Kumbh.
I don't know how they'd react to being called entertainment.
I was so fascinated. And मैं तो गई थी. I wanted to go to only 2 akhadas and I went. The Juna Akhada and the Kinnar Akhada. And I feel very privileged that I met Lakshmi Narayan Ma, who is the Mahamandaleshwar of the Kinnar Akhada. And Juna Akhada to was an experience in itself. I met ये चाय वाले बाबा जिन्होंने मुझे बताया, and he showed me videos कि मैं 12 साल से बस चाय पी रहा हूँ, and actually वो वायरल हो गए हैं. And but he is the most fittest man you'll see.
Wow.
And his form of tap is that he वो ना कहीं पे भी, वो पहले तो वो केदारनाथ में रहते हैं, तो जहाँ भी वो रहते हैं, he digs holes in the ground, some 6-7 feet deep holes. उसमें वो head stand करते हैं, सर पे खड़े होते हैं for hours.
Okay.
And that is his form of tap. And he's a Naga sadhu, of course, Juna Akhada. Then I met this Rudra Baba, जिनके बहुत सारे रुद्राक्ष है. And ऐसे बहुत सारे बाबाज हैं. एक कोई बाबा है जो मतलब he's lying on a bed of thorns. I saw on Instagram. तो ये generally ये जो तप वाले बाबाज जो हैं, what my understanding is these are Naga sadhus. And they are also the ones who don't wear clothes. And ash smear होता है. तो ये why do they do these extreme taps, and why do they not wear any clothes?
Because they've completely surrendered. They've understood life at a very different level. They don't have any attachments. Why should they wear clothes? Why should they even worry about buying something and clothing themselves? So their point is, we've come like this, we're going like this, I would imagine. But there were 13 akhadas that were set up by Adi Shankaracharya for protection of dharma, of Sanatan Dharma. And they were trained in that. They were trained to protect it, die for it if need be. And so they are our protectors, right? And we don't get to see them here and there every day.
Never.
We get to see them during just this congregation. इनको वहाँ इनकी कुछ सेवा करना, इनके साथ बैठ के बात करो ना करो, आप एक वाइब्रेशन एक्सेस कर रहे हैं, आप एक एनर्जी फील्ड एक्सेस कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज दे आर डूइंग वेरी हार्डकोर. ये हट योगी हैं और ये हार्डकोर तपस्या कर रहे हैं. इट्स हार्श, इट्स नॉट इजी, इट्स डिफिकल्ट टू डू. तपस्या करते हैं, साधना करते हैं, एक ऑरा बन जाती है ना आपके अराउंड. तो यू आर एबल टू एक्सेस दैट. You are able to get their blessings. They're there to give you blessings. And so, again, a lot of people would say, why aren't they wearing clothes in order? They don't want to wear. Let them not wear. Again, why judge? You know, just because they may be a little different. See, that's the thing about, I mean, they're hardcore devotees of Mahadev.
Yes.
Mahadev accepts everyone.
Yeah.
Come as you are. Don't be comfortable. And that's why the Amrit Snan days, they go in first to do the Snan.
The Naga sadhus.
Naga sadhu. सबका एक टाइमिंग है, वो सब जाते हैं पहले, फिर सब करते हैं. So what in that, even in that water, it's even more charged because you have their Divya Tattva inside that. You know, they're also doing a Snan there. You know, so like Ma Ganga had, I read this somewhere that she said that मैं अपवित्र हो जाती हूँ with so many people coming to do स्नान. And then when these, you know, how do मैं कैसे पुण्य पवित्र हूँ? So I believe Vishnu ji said that when they come to do the स्नान, then आप पुनः पवित्र हो जाएंगी. So, I mean, just in a manner of understanding that they carry that vibration.
Yeah.
They carry that because of their jap, tap, right? They've just given up everything. They're not attached.
Detached from
And you're
this
not going to
world.
see them after this, right?
And
they
that is
disappear.
that is the beauty कि आपको कुंभ में ये साधु या अघोरी हो या नागा हो who actually live in the caves of Himalayas मिल सकते हैं.
Sub-zero temperatures with nothing to wear. I mean, they do things we can never think of doing. The kind of conditions that they live in. So again, that's something to get more information about and respect.
And if nothing else, even if someone is from a very logical, scientific bent of mind, अगर आपको लगता है ये faith नहीं है, look at it as a display of infinite willpower. So मैंने ये पढ़ा था autobiography of a yogi में कि महा अवतार बाबा जी, who is the avatar of Krishna, वो आते हैं हर कुंभ. And you and I maybe cannot see him because he's left his body and he's meant to be 2000 plus years old. पर ये जो साधु संत हैं उन्हें अभी भी उनके दर्शन होते हैं.
You know, I mean, even the Naga sadhus there, you don't know what their age is. You don't know how long they've been around. And through their practices, they are able to increase their longevity. And this is the whole point of that tapas. ये भी कहते हैं कि भगवान शिव खुद स्वयं आते हैं during the महाकुंभ. तो
कुछ तो सच होगा. That
आप सच वही है जो आप सोचते हो कि सच. आपका फेथ, आपका कन्विक्शन, आपका एक श्रद्धा क्या है. तो किसी को कहना कि वहाँ भगवान शिव आएंगे तो आप आइए, कुछ लोग जरूर आएंगे, कुछ लोग नहीं आएंगे. बट अगेन आप जा रहे हैं क्योंकि आप जा रहे हैं. आपको क्या मिलेगा वहां से उस पर ज्यादा कॉन्सेंट्रेट ना करते हुए एक एक्सपीरियंस के लिए जाइए. अनफॉर्चुनेटली व्हेन इट कम्स टू स्पिरिचुअल थिंग्स और रिलीजियस थिंग्स, आप ये करेंगे तो ये होगा. And that fear,
no, positively, that okay, if I do this much jap, then what will happen? That feeling that there has to be something that I think that when you surrender and you're doing it because say it quietens your mind. हमारी आत्मा की medicine क्या है? It is prayer. It is being involved in spiritual activities. Like you exercise to take care of your body, you read for your mind. मन की शांति और जो आत्मा की शांति है वो ऐसे ही मिलती है. तो आप करें ना करें बट रास्ता तो वही है. तो दिस इज ऑल पार्ट ऑफ इट. तो उसको आप एक्सपीरियंस कीजिए.
नागा साधु से बहुत फैसिनेशन है लोगों को. एंड इवन मोर मिस्टीरियस आर द अघोरी बाबास. एंड बहुत ज़्यादा मिथ्स हैं, मिसकंसेप्शंस हैं कि जो मैंने सुना कि वो बस रात में आते हैं महाकुंभ, यज्ञ करते हैं, स्नान करके शमशान घाट वापस चले जाते हैं. ये मैंने सुना. कोई लोग कहते हैं that they eat the flesh of dead bodies. कोई लोग कहते हैं that they invoke the spirits to get siddhis from them. तो क्या सच है, क्या झूठ है, वो क्यों आते हैं महाकुंभ?
I think they come for the same reason, to access that Amrit Tattva. जिस चीज़ के पीछे देवता, जिस चीज़ के पीछे demons, मतलब इतनी भगदौड़ मच गई थी उस कुंभ के कलश के लिए. तो obviously उसमें कुछ बात है ना कि सब उसको access करना चाहते हैं. But in terms of why they have the ash smeared and all of that, what is this ash? We're all going to be ash one day. So that is that reminder that this is our journey really, and that this extreme attachment we have to who I am, this is my body, this is my mom, this is my dad, that is a delusion. Maya, right? So for them, their mandir is a shamshan. What is happening there? It's just like the only truth of life is that you will pass on one day. That's definitely going to happen, right? So उनके लिए वो शमशान मंदिर है, because they're there, they see people come, रोज, that I think that just being there and accessing that vibration is also very liberating. That people come, people go, this is life. Don't get so attached.
यूज योर टाइम हियर. आपको ये मानव जन्म किसके लिए मिला है, उसको आप पर्पसफुली यूज कीजिए. एज वी से, लूटना है तो लूट लो, राम नाम है लूट. डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम हियर. डू समथिंग मोर पर्पसफुल. यूज दैट टाइम टू इवॉल्व. So people do it in different ways, and you've just got to find your own way, because the spiritual path is not like a set trend that if you got to do this, then you got to do this, then you got to do this. You chart your own course.
It's
You've got
custom
to
made.
You make it for yourself.